All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here talking about real stuff. Yeah, I don't even want to do the intro. I know people want me to point. Some people don't like it. I'm not in the mood to do it. Not in the mood to do it. Lisa Marie Presley is dead. Robbie Bachman from Bachman Turner Overdrive is also dead. So it's Friday the 13th, the year 2023. The year of our Lord, 2023. Jesus can come back at any time, people. I'm pretty cool with that. So Lisa Marie Presley, only child of Elvis Presley, is dead. She went into cardiac arrest yesterday. I know people are aware of this. For all of you reality deniers out there, I hear a lot about like election deniers or whatever kind of deniers. Okay, I've coined a term. All right, so I'd like people to share this. Are you a reality denier? Do you see reality? Do you see what happened to Lisa Marie Presley? Do you see what happened to Robbie Bachman? He was 69, so hey. And it was just his time, 69. I don't know. I'm looking around for cause of death with Robbie. I don't know. But Bachman Turner Overdrive, Canadian band, Justin Trudeau, Canada. I have friends in Canada, and they say it's an excrement show up there. The liberty that people have lost, the government tyranny, the overreach, the insanity. You know, hey, folks, by the way, this isn't a left issue, a right issue. This is a reality issue. All right. So if you're politically more on the left, right, and you don't buy into the fact that something is very, very, this is escalated. And by the way, hello, 2 years ago, when everybody was locked in their houses, I said, this is insane. This is insane. There are ways to deal with this. Nope. You have to wait. We have a solution. And for you people on the right, who was the guy leading the charge for Operation Warp Speed? Donald J. Trump, all right? Yeah, he did some good stuff, but this is this is bigger than low gas prices. I would pay $4 a gallon, in perpetuity, so long as we didn't have this, okay? I'd rather see people like Lisa Marie Presley. And by the way, folks, think of this, right? So you're hearing about celebrities. You're hearing about well-known people. Jeff Beck recently, right? How many regular Joe six-packs are expiring all over the place, and you're not hearing about it because they're not famous? Nobody knows this guy from Toledo, Ohio, who had a wife and kids, and and you can find this information. What's really funny is the people that are reality deniers, they don't look for anything. And when you send them something, it's like, I sent somebody something yesterday, and I'm going to call him out, not by name, but I sent him an article, and he's a good guy. He's in the music business, and he didn't even comment on the article, basically taking the approach that, hey, if it's my time, it's my time. Wow. Okay. Well, I kind of get that, because after a while you get sadistic. But then people, the first 6 months of this, people said, well, why? Why would they tell you to do this if it's bad? Why would they tell you do you understand it's they? Do you understand? Here's another related example. So they found documents, right? And you're saying, okay, well, where's he going with this? They found documents. The current president had documents in his garage in boxes. Why are they suddenly interested in documents that this guy has? We already had the raid down in Mar-a-Lago for the documents. I guess Melania's underwear drawer. Her drawers were rifled through. It's a double meaning. And what do they find? Cocktail napkins. I don't know. Top secret. The nuclear codes were there. Obviously, they don't want that guy back in DC, right? And now maybe they don't want the current guy there anymore. He's done. He's gone past his usefulness. So something is really wrong. Something is very dark. And I'm going to use the word demonic because I don't know what other description there is. You know, I just read this book by Jonathan Cahn called Return of the Gods. I would highly recommend it for reality deniers, for religious types that just want to feel good, you know, live your best life now, says Joel Osteen, right? There's a lot more out there that I think people need to know. And look, if this is everybody's fate at some point, which technically it is, but this premature, like, we don't need you here, and everybody has a theory as to why. And, you know, we're using up all the valuable resources, and this has been in the works for a very long time. If you want my super tinfoil hat take, the stuff that's happening, this is a plan that's been in place for a very long time, and it's very sophisticated. Because if you say, hey, what happened to Robbie Bachman? They say, what kind of person are you? You are so insensitive. You can't ask questions. You get them. This is happening, you know, and somebody called me out on another platform, said, it's about time somebody took you to task for all of your cold takes and your insensitive views on everything. Okay. But nobody is going to call out like Dr. Fauci, right? Nobody's going to say anything about him. Nobody's going to examine where he gets his money and how he spends it and what he believes in and so forth. Nobody's going to do any of that because he's untouchable. I'm just some dude with a YouTube gossip channel. That's what, you know, the labels that you get from people who are just there. All these people are invested in keeping their cash flow. So if you interrupt that somehow by throwing in some reality, like, hey, Lisa Marie Presley, 54 years old, she's dead. Elvis's only kid, she's gone. Some people probably are really devastated because that's kind of a link to another era, the Elvis Presley era, right? Or even the Michael Jackson era to some degree. I don't understand what's happening. But people are, here's the deal. People, I'm not inventing my own reality, by the way. This is what you'll be accused of. Well, you're living in your own world. You're in your own ecosystem. Even the guy that I called out said, okay, well, this is like really strange, but these people are using it to promote their crazy theories. I think what people want to do is get to the truth and have the mainstream bought and paid for Mockingbird media begin to talk about what's really going on. Like this thing, as soon as I heard about the documents found in the garage next to the Corvette, I was like, okay, so maybe his time is up. He's not useful to them anymore. He can barely get through a sentence, and they push him out there to get, they made him give a statement. They didn't have anyone, they could have had his wife do the statement or spokesperson, right? Nope. I mean, and this is the president of the United States. This is the leader of the free world. And this is where people make, again, reality-based comparisons, not because Trump was super articulate, because he's not, but compare that to what we have now. And this has nothing to do with politics. This isn't a left-right thing. And I keep telling people this. You got to get out of your tribes and you got to get together. You know, I'm thinking of a song by the Youngbloods, right? Come on, people now, you know, time to get together, you know, but people are so like, I don't want their side to win this argument because they're bad. Okay, well, we're running out of time. We're running out of ways to stop what's happening. And you need to demand that people ask questions. So did you hear about Lisa Marie Presley? No, what happened to her? Heart attack, 54. And look, people, you're going to say, well, people have heart attacks all the time. What happened to that football player, denier, right? A cardiac event, 24 years old. But it was the hit, Dave. It was the way he tackled, the way he hit the guy, and that was a rare event, and it does happen. It's in the medical journals. Look it up. Okay, fine, great, terrific. But very weird, very unusual. And they just keep coming like every day. I didn't know about Robbie Bachman until I woke up this morning. I knew about Lisa Marie. People were just shooting me messages. I knew she had an event in the afternoon yesterday, but it wasn't, you know, certain about her fate until later on. And I was just going to bed when I got all these messages, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to do a video for that reason that quick. Sometimes the Jeff Beck thing, I was all over that because that was one of the great guitar players of all time. Lisa Marie, more of a celebrity than a bona fide rock and roll artist, although again, her music wasn't bad. It's not anything that I spent time listening to. Again, folks, are we going to keep denying reality? Are you a reality? When people say, are you a whatever denier? I'm going to say, here's the thing. Maybe, but are you a reality denier? Right? And, you know, anti this, anti that. Yeah, some things in life we don't like or we don't want to do. So yes, put me down as the anti-thing guy. You know, here's a little backstory, okay? So one child who had reactions after the protocol, and these were the normal CVS recommended things, I don't know, what, 7 years ago? Probably now, 7-8 years ago. Then we had seizures. Then we had 3 years of a medication that he had to be on. This is the truth, by the way. I'm not, the only reason I say this is because people think I have no context. Okay. I'm married to somebody who was likely injured by these products. My father-in-law had 2 of these and then died suddenly at age 60 something. I want to say 68 maybe. So yeah. So what am I supposed to believe? I mean, the people that are in denial, are you guys just in denial because you don't want like a more conservative government? And that's not necessarily going to happen. We just want people to work together to fix the problem and to stop the problem and not to keep doing this. You know, if I walk into another store where there's a commercial playing over the intercom about where I can go get my CVS protocol, or if I'm in the Walmart, hey, the pharmacy is right up front. Did you know that? And while you're here trying to buy your $10 carton of eggs, what's going on with eggs, by the way? What are we running out of eggs? No more chickens? The chickens all get killed? I heard it was bird flu, right? Bird flu. But hey, we don't need chickens. We don't need cows. We could eat the bugs, right? We could eat the bugs. And the bugs will be very tasty. This is a crazy world, people. It's Friday the 13th, the year 2023. So our thoughts and prayers go out to Randy Bachman, who survives his brother, who I believe is older than his brother Robbie. Lisa Marie Presley, who died way too young at age 54. And humanity, which seems to be mostly not interested in reality. That's all I got. It's sad. It's a sad day in America and around the world. This is happening all over, by the way. It's not just in America or Canada. What's going on in Australia? It's really scary. And those people were very militant. Everywhere where this went militant, Canada, Australia, Israel, there's some bad things that are going on and some statistics that are starting to slowly kind of creep to the surface. But again, you need investigative journalism. Otherwise, a lot of people aren't going to really know. They're going to continue to be in their fake reality. I pledge on this particular channel to always be reality-based, all right? Whether you like me or not, that's my pledge. All right, people, I think that's enough for now. See you soon.